Greetings, offspring of my old foe. It's time we spoke, you and I. But first, let's make sure we're not bothered by any of your so-called friends. This is a private matter. Now then, let's get trivial matters out of the way first. Do you know who I am? As opposed to what? Some grisly avatar like the Slayer? A cloud of smoke? A massive face in the sky with a booming voice? I am only here to talk, to gauge your threat to me, if any. If only things were so easy as that. But if I get involved in the whole Bhaal spawn mess, then my own opponents amongst the gods would intervene. Mistra or Kellamvor, perhaps. And it seems that Ao, the Overfather, has an interest in this as well. Which is very odd. He wishes this little climactic end for the Bhaal spawn to play itself out, without interference from the rest of us. And so I, the great Cyric, am restricted to watching and observing. And yet if there is anyone who should feel threatened by a child of the former Lord of Murder, it is me. There is just no justice anymore. I've been watching your progress for a while. Very impressive. I've formed a few conclusions, but let's hear it from the horse's mouth. How much should I fear you? I see. I would have expected you to say as much. Who could have expected that this level of the abyss, this throne of Bhaal, would give me such problems? If only I could have destroyed it to begin with. I didn't need it. I didn't want it. I have my own plane in Pandemonium, thank you very much. Much better than anywhere in the abyss. But obviously I should have paid more attention to this dismal place. But it's no matter. Can't undo what's already been done. And if you try, well, that leads to all sorts of different problems. And I'd rather not open that bag of worms once again. As for you, I doubt you will seek my realm of influence. If you even get that far, that is. I have little desire to see yet another godling who might be a possible opponent, if you even have any power worth noting. I think you need to be tested. That is what you created these little rooms for, isn't it? To test yourself? Mistra and Ao couldn't fault me for aiding you towards that end, now, could they? Perhaps we will meet again. For now, let us see how you do against my favored. I suggest you prepare yourself.
I got some cheap beer for you.
I trust all is well.
Your presence here shows me how foolish I have been in gathering my army of mercenaries. I truly regret my wasted efforts at the expense of Amkethrin's citizens. Melisande recognized the taint of Bhaal within me, just as she recognized it in Sendai, Abazagal, and the others, just as she recognized it in you. She lured me with promises of power and glory, but I followed her for a different reason. Only by joining the Five could I discover who the others were and plot their demise. Melisande is the puppet master pulling your strings in this staged production. I have merely tried to stay out of your path for as long as possible, anxious to see if you would prevail. Once I am certain I am the last, once I know there are no others, I will perform a ritual suicide. Bhaal's evil will die with me, but first I must end your evil existence.
The greatest of the Bhaal spawn, the Five, have been destroyed, Godchild. Nearly all of Bhaal's essence has been returned to the source. Your journey is nearly complete. The one you know as Melisande is not a member of the Five, Godchild. She is no child of Bhaal. The dead god Bhaal has not been resurrected. You must understand what awaits you at the end of your journey, Godchild. And for this, the one you know as Melisande will explain for herself.
I am here. Speak quickly.
You are here at my sufferance, Spirit. You will answer our questions.
I am no dead thing. You have called a piece of a living goddess to you, however you have done it. Should I become aware of what you have done, you will pay dearly.
You are no goddess yet, mortal. The prophecy has not come to fruition.
It will soon enough. Everything has happened as I wished it, and this will be no different. All of Bhaal's essence will be mine!
Then explain yourself. If you are correct, it shall make no difference in the end.
True enough. So be it. My name is Melisande the Black-Hearted, High Matriarch and greatest Deathstalker of my Lord Murder's Bhaalist temple. 'Twas I who led all the chants in his holy name. 'Twas I who harbored his avatar when the Lord of Murder was cast down to walk among us in the time of troubles. To his greatest priestess did he come for succor.
To my most trusted Deathstalker did I entrust the secrets of my resurrection.
One of his priesthood needed to have access to the essence that would be collected from the Bhaal spawn. One of his priesthood would have to perform the necessary rites to give the dead Lord of Murder back that essence. And so, Great Lord Bhaal entrusted that duty to me. After his death, I alone retained access to his essence, and my power grew as each one of his mortal children died, their divinity returning to the source.
And so you have betrayed me, Melisande the Black-Hearted. The time draws nigh, and yet you perform no rites!
That is correct. Remain dust, my foolish god. It was I who created the Five, loosed the god spawn at each other's throats, all the while promising those fools that they would serve at Bhaal's right hand. Well, they can, in limbo for all I care. It was I who masqueraded as the protector of Bhaal spawn, herding the ones that the Five could not find to their doom. I led the last Bhaal spawns to Saradush and had them slaughtered. No, that's true. I knew that Ilisera would perish against your might, but I did not expect you to show up quite so soon. Still, you proved a fortunate arrival. Getting rid of one of the Five without it looking like my doing was one thing. But with you already in Saradush, I could turn you on Yagashura as well, after I let him into Saradush to kill the other Bhaal spawn, of course. And then you turned on the rest of those paranoid fools while I distracted them. The Five were the last thing I had to deal with before I could become the Lady of Murder myself, and you've dealt with them nicely. I have most of the essence of Bhaal under my control, fool. I am nearly a goddess. I control the entire abyssal realm that was once Bhaal's, all of the Throne of Blood. Do you dare come and face me there? Or shall I have to hunt you down like the sorry dog that you are? Then why wait? Let's see how the prophecy ends right here and now.
Enough. A battle here will solve nothing. Your course is set, Godchild. Return to your pocket plane, and when you are ready, you will need to end its existence. Then you will be within the Throne of Blood, and Melisande will be at hand. She is not yet done taking the essence of Bhaal's children. I suggest that you move quickly, Godchild. The final act of the prophecy awaits.
Valagar, I have no wish to offend you, but I can remain silent no longer.
You are a great warrior and a true defender of what is moral and right.
Why should that offend me, Keldorn?
Valigar, your step seems of particular weight this day. Perhaps it is your thoughts which burden you so?
My thoughts are indeed dark ones, Adaman, and they are also mine alone.
You have one? Oh, I've travelled far and wide from Lurin to the 10 towns in search of mechanical birds. That tinny melody, that artificial chirrup, that could only belong to a very fine specimen. May I see?
He's talking about my gift. You know, from when we took care of the Red Wizard Enclave? Seems like so long ago, doesn't it? Show it to him.
Ah, yes. That is a wondrous example. A finch, is it? Perhaps an ousel or throstle? And what a strange mechanism it has. It is magical, certainly, but a very strange magic. This bird is quite extraordinary. I must have it. I cannot fault you. It is a fantastic specimen. Very well, traveller. I go where the wind takes me.
Wow! I'd have made more of those if I knew it'd fetch that kind of price.
A question of you, Airy. I have heard something of your people, the Averiel, hunted to near extinction by mages merely for the use of their wings. How is it that you are not more outraged about this?
I think it is a terrible thing, Animan, but what can I do about it?
You know, Harry, I should confess something to you. You didn't turn out at all like I expected you might.
Oh, if I didn't know you better, Valigar, I think I'd have to take that the wrong way.
As you step into the abyssal plane, the first thing that strikes you is how suddenly alien it feels. A chill wind sweeps across an empty void, screaming in your ears that you are not welcome here. Several strange towering structures are present, suspended in the void by an unknown power. All your immortal senses tell you, however, that the powerful essence of your dead father is close, and that this place is, indeed, the throne of Bhaal.
I see you have finally found your way to the throne of Bhaal. You should know, however, that you're far, far too late. Should not be wasting time on you. I still have to absorb the Bhaalspawn essences, and there is more than enough power in this plane to keep you busy.
You are but a gnat compared to my power.
You live
so long as I tolerate it.
I have gathered enough essence to deal with you. I will wait no longer to end your pathetic life. Prepare to join your siblings. Yes. You are stronger than even I imagined. So good. Your destiny versus mine. Let's finish this now, once and for all. To the victor go the spoils!
Enough, Amelisande. The gods have decreed. This contest is over.
No! I am a god! This is over until I say it ends!
You are no god, priestess of Bhaal. You play with stolen energies that make you immortal, that give you great power. But that does not make you a god.
The Ballspawn has not won! I refuse to believe it! Oh, I would die first!
But you cannot die, so long as the essences are within you. Even now, however, they struggle to flee from your weakened frame. You are defeated, and destiny belongs to the victor.
No! I will kill you all!
You will do nothing, Melisande, but accept your fate. The time that was mentioned has come, Godchild. There is a choice before you. You have prevailed against all that have assailed you, and now you must decide your fate. Only one other spawn of the dead god remains, the sibling who fought at your side. Her portion of the essence is not large, but she must make a choice. Do you intend to keep that essence, Godchild? Or will you surrender it to your elder sibling? As you wish, Imoen, so it is done. The only decision that remains then belongs to your sibling. The vast majority of the soul essences of the children of Bhaal, Lord of Murder, now belong to you, and you alone. You must now decide what to do with this power. Be wise. The choice is irrevocable. First, you may choose to surrender that portion of the essence which remains with you. It shall be given to Melisande, and her soul, with all the essence it contains, shall be destroyed. You may think this brutal, but Melisande has welded the essence to her own soul, foolishly, and there is no other way. The price of ambition is always high. Surrendering the essence will allow the gods to remove its evil taint and hide it well within the halls of Mount Celestial, forever preventing it from soiling further souls. You, Bhaalspawn, would be made immortal, free to continue your life with a destiny of your own choosing. The manipulations of gods will no longer be your concern, and your soul will be untainted. Once a Melisande's soul is destroyed and the essence released, you may accept it into yourself if you want it, and the throne of Bhaal will be yours to command. You have fought against the taint of your father with great vigilance. It is most impressive. Impressive enough that I would be willing to remain by your side. The power you may claim will bring new enemies, and the attentions of evil gods such as Sirik, who usurped your sire's godly role by the Edict of Au, the Overfather. I will fight by your side and help you achieve whatever destiny awaits in the plains. Your future is unknown even to the gods, although it will certainly be a great one. The choice is difficult, but these are your two options, Bhaalspawn. This is where your destiny is realized, and your future begins.
No. Oh, say it is not so. We will no longer fight evil together. Oh, Boo will miss you. Forever shall we hang our heads in sadness, in remembrance of our great butt-kicking friend. Boo and I will say, we knew the hero, and people will of course not believe us, and maybe they will look at us more strangely than they do now. Or maybe not.
I urge you not to accept the taint. There is too much folly in such power. As you yourself have taught me. Do not make the mistake. Refuse it and live the life you wish.
So, it's finally come down to this, has it? After all we've been through, right from Candlekeep and Baldur's Gate, through Irenicus and Bodhi and their plans. I wonder what Gorion would say now.
It seems my promise to Gorion is at last at an end. It will be difficult to watch you move on to a higher state of being, if that is where you choose to go. But you hardly need my guidance any longer.
You wish to face the taint of Bhaal forever? It will eat away at you if you do not embrace it willingly. Make your own destiny would be my advice. Do not rest in your sire's shadow.
The time has come to make your choice, Bhaalspawn. What is your wish? Then you shall begin life anew, mortal, without the taint of your sire upon your soul, and the essence of Bhaal shall forever be hidden. You have done well, and freedom shall be your reward.
So, the fate of our sire has finally come to its conclusion. And the tale has ended perhaps as it should. I look forward to future travels. With you, if you allow.
So you're going to stay immortal? Wow, after all that, we're going to end up on the road again. Must feel good, though, to have your own future ahead of you again, though, no?
Your decision has been made, Godchild. Now the act must be carried out. Prepare yourself.
Your divine essence slowly fades, and for a moment you feel empty, incomplete. It is frightening, but soon yields to a new sensation, one of hope. With your closest companions at your side, you are free to live out your mortal life, no longer a pawn of Bhaal's prophecy. The adventure draws to a close, but there will be more to come. Even as a mortal, you are to be looked upon in awe, and your power commands attention, both friendly and otherwise. Your life is yours, as are the trials to come. As years pass, tales of your exploits shall spread far and wide, and bards will sing your name along with heroes and villains of legend. Your life may be mortal, your time now finite, but the mark you have left upon the realms will endure.